balancing appointment setting and your personal life. Now, the great thing about appointment setting is that with 99% of jobs and lifestyles, you can make it work no matter what, okay? If you've got the initiative, if you're hungry, if you're focused, you can make it work no matter what you do. Appointment setting is primarily done from your phone, and we're always on our phones. So if you substitute that pointless scrolling, that useless use of social media apps, and put it into appointment setting, something that's actually going to make you money and benefit your life, you're laughing, right? Also, don't worry about that little typo there. I was clearly half awake when I made this, but these are a few little action steps here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 action steps that is going to make balancing appointment setting in your personal life, your job, etc., so much more easier than if you're just sort of freestyling it and going in it with no preconceived sort of knowledge on how to really do it. Okay, this is how I personally do it and how you can do it yourself. First things first, okay, the most important part is plan your day. Every night before your day, what you're going to start doing, and what I do personally, is I plan my day and I focus on what I need to get done, specific tasks. Like, I don't know, say if I need to edit a video, say if I need to record a video right now. Like yesterday night, I would have said, okay, record 2 videos. Say if I need to record a video tonight, I mean, in the next day, I plan my day. I put that on my day planner. I put that on my schedule, and I write that down, right? So plan what you need to do. Plan what you need to focus on, other than appointment setting. So now you plan your day, right? And now this is the next day, the actual day of. You've previously planned the night before. Now this is the actual day, the day that you've got all of these tasks to do, the things to complete, etc. What I do is when I wake up, no phone until my essential live tasks are done. Okay, so I wake up at around 7 to 8 a.m. And some mornings I wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym. And when I do that, it's still same thing applies, right? No phone until essential life tasks are done. So I wake up, I shower, coffee, get dressed, look nice. Okay, I don't eat until about 12, but I make sure I get a coffee, I get the vitamins down me, I get dressed, I do brush my teeth, put deodorant on, put a clean pair of boxers on, and we get to work. Now, every hour you send 10 to 15 messages, and this work. So every hour you send 10 to 15 messages, either for prospecting a client or for outreaching a client. Okay, you send 10 to 15 because this is what works best with the algorithm. It's what you can do without getting action blocked from Instagram, and it just works the best. Okay, so every hour, starting from whatever time you wake up, after you've got your essential life tasks done, you send 10 to 15 messages. And now, in between outreach and messages, if you have a job, if you have a 9 to 5 that needs you to be present and you can't always be on your phone replying to messages every single hour, every single minute of the day, then this is what you're going to do. You're going to schedule 10-minute blocks every 20 minutes, okay? So every 20 minutes, you're going to schedule a block on your phone where you go onto your phone. This is outside of the outreach messages, where you go onto your phone and you simply reply to messages and progress conversations that you're having. So you simply focus on replying to leads, progressing conversations with no pointless scrolling or messaging, okay? Only productive use. Spend the rest of your time focused on your task. So this is going to be your 9 to 5 job, or whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that takes the majority of your time other than appointment set, and you focus on that. And every 20 minutes, you simply have 10 minutes to reply to these messages and, productive use of your phone. If you don't have a 9 to 5, if you don't have a super demanding job, and you can be on your phone a whole lot more than if you had a job, you can answer messages whenever. Whenever notifications come in, you can answer messages, okay? Only productive use though. So whenever these notifications come in, that's when you answer the messages. There's no scrolling, no pointless scrolling on TikTok, no pointless scrolling on Instagram. you only use the phone for productive measures, okay? So you're only using your phone time to reply to leads, progress conversations, booking calls, general appointment setting work. That's the only time you're going to use your phone for this specific. That's the only thing that you're going to be using your phone whenever you're replying to messages, okay? Anything other than that can wait. Obviously, important messages other than appointment setting, you answer that. But you'll be able to tell whether something is important, okay? So you'll be able to tell whether, oh, is my use of Instagram beneficial? If it's not, then don't do it. Focus on something else. Go read a book. Do something else, okay? But yeah, only productive use. It's inevitable that you will get distracted by some IG post at some point, that you open Instagram to reply to some messages and you will get sidetracked by an Instagram post. It's inevitable. However, ensure that 80% of the time on your phone is spent appointment setting wise, and that 20% that you do get sidetracked by something, just make sure you're constantly back on track, okay? Outweigh the negatives of the work, because there will always be negatives. I personally still recommend some blocks, so e.g. maybe, for example, 10 minutes on your phone and 10 minutes off of your phone. So 10 minutes on your phone replying to messages, appointment setting work, and then 10 minutes off of your phone doing whatever. And this just helps your brain get used to not being on the phone 24/7. It sort of gets rid of that addiction and allows for more meaningful tasks like reading a book, editing that YouTube video and planning your next upload, okay? Things that I'm doing right now. It just allows for more productive use of your day. It allows you to get more out of your day. It allows you to win the day and just get the most productive, wise tasks done in a day. When performing these essential tasks that I mentioned earlier, which is the whole reason for planning your day, when performing these essential tasks, if the tasks that you've noted out are identified as super important, then when you're doing these tasks, do not touch the phone at all. And there's one specific reason why you want to do this. You want to make sure that you don't touch your phone at all when you're doing these tasks, so that you can sort of enter a deep flow state. And a deep flow state is what allows you to get tasks done so much more quicker, which is therefore going to allow you to have more time to focus on your appointment setting work, okay? So if you're deep working these little tasks, these important tasks that you said, if you're purely focusing on that in the time that you've given yourself, you're going to get that task done so much more quicker, and it's going to free up so much more time for you to put into your appointment setting and allow you to get the most benefits out of your appointment setting, if that makes sense. So like I said earlier, those tasks that you've planned the day before, make sure that when you're doing those tasks, no phone, no distractions, purely focused on that task. It's going to be hard, but ensure that you're focusing all of your efforts on that specific task and get them done ASAP. This will give you more time to focus on managing your appointment setting inbox. However, if the task is excessively long, so say if it's over an hour long, anything over an hour long, then every half an hour, give yourself time to answer conversations in the DMs, okay? Give yourself time, 10 to 20 minutes to reply to DMs, do something productive in those 10 minutes. Make sure you're answering the DMs, progressing the conversations, no pointless scrolling. Like I said, just make sure you're being productive in those DMs, because you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. Okay, so make sure, it's super important to not get distracted. Don't, let your brain completely get off task from that important task that you're doing. But just make sure that you're using that spare time to get productive work done and get appointments and progress in place. It's important that you're not away from your inbox, your appointments and inbox, for more than 30 minutes, as setting is a game of speed. The quicker and more direct your replies are, the more money you will make, okay? Do all of these things correctly, and it's super easy to see success both in your appointment setting life as well as personal life. I just wanted to go back to here, so I don't feel like I explained this one as well as I should. But anything over an hour, any task over an hour, then make sure every half an hour you give yourself 10 to 20 minutes to reply to messages, progress the appointments in inbox. Okay, so if you've got a 2 hour task, every half an hour, deep work, after half an hour is done, 10 minutes, reply to messages, half an hour of more work, after that half an hour again, reply to messages, half an hour work, after that half an hour, 10 minutes, appointments at work. Okay, if that makes sense. But anyway, that's just a quick run through of how you're going to balance appointment setting and your personal life. Super easy. I think I've done a very good job at explaining how you can sort of get the most out of your day, scheduling these blocks, 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, or if you've got important tasks, 20 minutes doing the task, 10 minutes doing the task. Whatever way really suits your life, just make sure that whenever you're on your phone, it's productive use and you're getting work done, you're making money, and you're booking calls. Hope you guys found that video useful. Comment any video suggestions you've got, and I'll catch you in the next one.